Yo, what's up with y'all? Peace. I'm back with another spiritual adventure message and a story. I'm gonna name this one. They already know who you are. Just play your role, and I'm gonna tell you exactly why I titled it after I give you the story. So, boom. So, when I was younger, when I was like, 3, 4, 5, when I used to be around my family, I always was like the black sheep, the outcast of the family. So, certain stuff that would happen or certain stuff that people would say to me in the family or my friends when I was younger, it would throw me off because I was doing something positive, just being me, just, trying to do the right thing, do good in school, stay out of trouble and stuff like that. But being from the hood, unfortunately, a lot of our family members get caught up in a lot of stuff, and a lot of people in my family got caught up in jail, the streets, all type of stuff, and just dysfunction and chaos like anybody else family in the hood. It don't even just got to be a black family, just the surroundings of the hood. So, like I said, I used to have like an aunt when I was like 4 or 5, tell me like, "Oh, you was goody two shoes" and stuff like that, and it used to throw me off. And I used to feel that, like, take that real to heart. I was real sensitive. You know what I'm saying? I still am inside, like, with certain stuff. And I don't know if you know what an empath is, but an empath is somebody that can take in energies and of people that they're around, or their emotions. So, like, if you go in a room full of people, a room with a room that's full of people, um, you might be able to take on all the energies, and by the time you leave out that room, you might be drained, you might be tired. That's because you're an empath. Or even when you go around somebody and they're mad or sad and they just start telling you depressing stuff or whatever, you might leave and you might literally suck up that sad or mad energy, and then you might be acting like that. So that's what an empath is. So, like, that's what I was saying last time. Like, I've been had these abilities or whatever since a kid. I just never knew. I just thought it was normal or whatever. But that was just something regular. But really, it was a gift. So like I was saying, that used to throw me off when she used to do that. So I used to be like, all right. Or even when I used to chill at my grandmother's house to stay the night with my two cousins that's around my age when we was younger. Like, my father used to put me in different things when I was younger, like basketball, karate classes, computer classes, gymnastics, swimming, and I always appreciated him for doing that because it, opened my mind, and it gave me a choice to choose what I want to do or see what I like as a kid growing up, and especially growing up in the hood. You don't really get those programs like that or those opportunities. So I always appreciated that he opened my mind like that with stuff like that from a young kid. But because of that, my cousins, because they wasn't getting those opportunities or, that type of attention from, their parents, they used to get mad at me basically for that, made me feel bad, like I was doing something wrong. So they used to both try to gang up on me all the time, and my grandmother house and jump me when we was younger, like, or whatever. And they used to be like, "Oh, you think you all that? You could, you in karate class, you in this, you in that. Oh, you think you all that?" And I used to be like, once again, how am I doing something wrong by just doing something positive? So I'm like, all right, I don't get that. So that used to happen with my friends too when I was young. I would chill around them, just me and that person will be good. As soon as they get around another group of their friends, they start treating me different, talking to me crazy, all type of stuff. So I'm like, what's wrong? Like, I really thought something wrong with me for years. So then when I got to high school, 13, 14, and I always been a person that like to express myself, just be me. I don't care what everybody was doing. I always did my own thing or whatever. So I used to like taking pictures and doing poses like I do now. I always was like that. And they used to try to make me feel bad for that. Like, oh, he gay. Look at the poses he taking. Oh, he think he all that. Nigga think he a model and all this other dumb stuff. And once again, it used to make me be like, yo, why? What does it mean to you? Why is it a problem to you? Me taking pictures, posing, doesn't matter. But then that's when I learned people get intimidated by people that got their own mind and do something they want to do regardless of what everybody else is doing or what anybody's going to say. So they'll gather a group of people and be like, oh, look what this person is doing, because they don't got their own courage on their own to just say, oh, they don't rock with that. So they got to build up people around them to agree with them. So that kept happening. So I'm like, yo, what is it? Like, am I doing something wrong? Maybe something wrong with me. So then, like, now on this spiritual journey, when I think back now of all those, incidents, I'm like, wow, like, people know who you are already. You just got to play your role once you figure out who you are. Meaning that our souls have come from past lives too. So the people in your life, your family, your lovers, friends, whoever it is, co-workers, they know you from a past life, from a soul recognition. Like you ever walk past somebody or you meet somebody, you like, yo, I seen you somewhere before. And they like, yo, I feel like I know you too. That's what I'm talking about. Your soul recognize each other. Y'all might not remember in your brain, the memory, but your soul remembers where you like, I know you from somewhere. So that's what I mean when people start doing those type of things to you. It's because they know your purpose here and they know the good and your impact that you're about to put on the world. So they'll try to attack you and make you feel like what you're doing is wrong and you're actually doing the right thing because they don't know how to do the right thing, or their kids never did the right thing, or their mother never helped them do the right thing. So they're putting that on you and to make you feel like you're doing something wrong, you're really not. And that's why I said sometimes you got to know those characters that's in this life is like a movie. So those characters in your movie, you got to know what role they playing. Some people is going to play a good role. Some people going to play a bad role. Some people is meant to benefit you, add to your life, subtract to your life, multiply or divide. Everybody got a role to play in your life. So you got to know the difference. But now that I look back on those things, I know who I am, and going through the spiritual journey of breaking down myself, being broken down by God, the universe, and spirits, and life will humble you. I now got a chance to get the knowledge, the wisdom, and all the things that I needed and learned who I really am myself. And that's what everybody got to learn too. Know yourself, learn yourself, the truths of the world, everything, so you can know your purpose, know why you're here. And now that I know these things, I stepped into the role of who I am, and I took on that, I stepped into that power, and I'm ready. I look at it like it's wartime. Everybody that's against me, attacking me, let's go, let's get it, because I got a purpose to fulfill, and you do too. So, like I said, they know who you are. You just got to figure that out as well, and then step into your role and fulfill your life purpose in this thing we call life, which is a movie as well. So know those characters in your movie, see the roles they playing, know who to get away from, whether it's family, friends, lover, mother, father, whoever, and play your role and step into your power. Peace.